So pollution of soil, surface soils. Urban activities generate large quantities of city waste, including several biodegradable materials. So these are different various types of waste materials are released by the urban activities. So some are biodegradable waste. What are the biodegradable waste? So vegetables, animal waste, papers, wooden pieces, car cases. What is the car cases? So dead bodies of the animals. So what are the cat, rat, next to dogs. So next to plant twigs, leaves, cloth waste, as well as sweeping and many non. So these are the waste materials which are produced by the organic substances. So these substances they can easily degrade in the soil. So some of the materials, some of the waste which are non-degradable, which they take long time to decompose in the soil. What are they? So they are plastic bags, plastic bottles, plastic waste, glass bottles, glass pieces, cement pieces. So these are called non-biodegradable waste. If we produce these waste from our houses, due to urbanization, it will take long time to decompose. That's why, so it is storing in the soil long time. That's why it is collapsing the soil nature and leads to soil pollution. Next. So on a rough estimate, Indian cities are producing solid city waste to the tune of 50,000 to 80,000 metric tons every day. So metropolitan cities, how much waste are using per day? 50,000 to 80,000 metric tons every day. So how much waste are using? So when they are using this waste, at a time it is not going to decompose. They are dumping out of the outskirts of the cities. So when they are dumping, some non-degradable waste and biodegradable waste both are there. So what are the non-degradable, which they are taking long time to decompose? They are storing in the soil. They are reaching into the deep layers of the soil and storing in different layers in the form of waste materials. What is toxic materials. So this is also very harmful to soil. If left uncollected and decomposed, they are a cause of several problems such as. So what are the wastes are using due to urban activities? So if you are not collecting properly, they are throwing everywhere. As they wish, they are throwing out of the windows. They cannot see who is going in the outside. So this is the waste. Sometimes it leads to harmful problems. What are they? Clogging of drains. What is the meaning of clogging? Clogging means stop the normal flowing of the water. Store causing serious drainage problems, including the vast leakage of drainage lines, leading to health problems. So when we are throwing these waste materials, sometimes it leads to throwing into the drainage space. So it is clogged the area and stop the normal flowing of the waste materials. So it leads to hazardous health problems on each and every family. Next, barrier to movement of water. Barrier means barriers means addu. Sometimes what are the waste we are throwing? So it is working as a stopping the normal flowing of the waste water. Solid waste have seriously damage the normal movement of water, thus creating problem of inundation, damage to foundation of buildings as well as public health hazards. Normal flowing of the water, if you throw any solid waste, so it stop the normal flow of the water. It leads to inundation, means to total area is covered with the water. And damage to foundation of buildings. So basements, continuously our basements are so staying in the water. So around the basement, lot of water is storing. If it will continue for some months, it will collapse the basement of the construction. This also affect the soil pollution. Next, finally, it is affecting on the public health. So why? So when water is storing continuously for some months, so it is leads to formation of different types of harmful insects and microorganisms. Finally, it is affecting on the human health. Next, it leads to foul smell. Foul means bad smell, unable to breathe. Generated by dumping the waste in place. So already you know where is the dumping place. If you go at that area, so unable to breathe. Those are most times we are going from the tree. Engage in microbial activities. So when a lot of waste is up due to the urbanization. Lot of waste are living. So where they are dumping, this also leads to microbial activities, increasing the microbial microorganisms activities, formation of number of microorganisms, bacteria, virus, fungi, and everything. Microbial decomposition of organic waste generate large quantities of methane besides many chemicals to pollute the soil and water flowing on its surface. So due to the different types of microorganisms are forming on the waste, so it is reacting, so decomposing. Due to the decomposition, so this is very harmful methane gas. Sometimes it leads to pollute the soil, yes, and sometimes it is stop the natural flow of the water. Next important thing is hospital waste create many health problems. Hospitals, most of the hospitals are located in towns, urban area. That's why a lot of waste are leaving from the hospitals. So where they are throwing. They may have dangerous pathogens beside dangerous medicines and injections. So when we are after completion of the medicines and the injections, we are throwing outside of the hospital. When we are throwing, it is forming like a pipe. This also leads to formation of microorganisms, pathogens, which are carrying the diseases 1% to 100%. They are called pathogens. So these pathogens also forming in the area and leads to different types of harmful diseases from 1% to 100%. Next, pollution of underground soil. Pollution of underground. How polluting the underground soil? But just we are thinking only when we are using these waste materials, only collapsing, polluting the upper soil. Not only upper soil, but also underground soil also polluting. Underground soil in cities is like to be polluted by how underground soil, where the urban areas are locating in that area, how underground soil is polluting, chemicals released by industrial waste. So urbanized means there is a number of industries and factories located. Where is the ending properties? So for one person is living there, means what are the needs he has is getting everything from that area. That's why automatically so developing different types of methods means industries, factories, different types of buildings. People also agree to stay in that area. So it leads to a lot of chemicals from the industries. Decomposed and partially decomposed materials of sanitary waste. So completely decomposed materials and partially decomposed materials also releasing, and so sanitation. For our what is individual purpose, what are the sanitary materials which we are using in the form of chemicals, these also leads to underground pollution. Next, many dangerous chemicals like cadmium, chromium, lead, arsenic, selenium products are likely to be deposited underground soil. So already know. So what are the harmful chemicals which are produced by the industries and factories? They are leaching into the deep layers of soil and storing in the underground soil. Similarly, underground soil polluted by sanitary waste generates many harmful chemicals. So when we are releasing sanitary waste, they are entering the deep layers of the soil. So they are reacting with which are other chemicals in the soil. By reacting, they are forming new chemicals. So it also leads to pollute the soil. These can damage the normal activities and ecological balance in the underground soil. So whenever throughout the area where lot of industries they are using chemicals, by reaction of different types of chemicals and forming new chemicals, these are affecting on the microbial activities. So what are the important microorganisms, some insects which are living in the soil, they are going to die. So it leads to imbalance in the soil. So this is the effects of the soil by urbanization. Next, effects of soil pollution. So yes, soil is polluted. What will happen? What are the effects? We are living on the surface of the soil. There is no effect on water. Okay? But even if you live on the top side of the earth, we are facing a lot of problem if soil is polluted. Luckily, when right atmospheric conditions arrive, right atmospheric conditions. Are you thinking now we are living right atmospheric conditions? Yes, we are living right atmospheric conditions. Present situation. Anna? Yes. So air and water pollutants can get reduced at great extent. So whenever air pollution and water pollution go to decreasing. So that is the right atmosphere condition to live. So when it is going to decrease, then only. But In case of land pollution, unless some removes the pollutants, soil cannot be restored. Land pollution unless removes some waste materials. So it leads to some. So land pollution unless some removes the pollutants, soil cannot be restored. So what are the waste pollutions which we are using? If it is not removing pollutants, pollutants means substances which are polluting the thing. For example, air one gas is polluting the air. That is called pollutant. Carbon dioxide. If you are releasing carbon dioxide, this carbon dioxide is pollutant. The same way, when soil when soil can remove the pollutants, so then automatically it cannot restore the pollutions in the soil. So first it has to remove. So it has to filter. So already we know water which we are extracting from the soil, that water is very pure compared with directly which we are getting from the river. Means whenever it is percolated in the deep soil, so it can filter. In the same way, soil has capacity to remove some pollutants. Lands that polluted stays polluted. So first of all, soil cannot remove the pollutants. So it can store the pollutants for long time. So soil also it has capacity to remove the pollutant substances from the soil. If it is have, so it cannot restore. Otherwise, it can store lot of pollutants in the soil for long time. So lands that's urbanized almost invariably stay urbanized. So invariably, due to urbanization, so various types of waste are used. So automatically soil also filled with various types of pollutants. So how much we are extending the urbanization, that much pollutions we can store in the soil. As you know, plastics take hundreds of years to degrade, while radiation can contaminate land of 10 times longer. So already you know. So plastic, so different various purposes we are using plastic materials in the form of glasses, bottles and bags. So they are taking long time, 100 years time they are taking to decompose. So not only but also radiation. Radiation is by using mobiles, televisions. So there is a lot of development, lot of heat is producing. So that is called radiation. So due to this radiation, what are the meters? What are the waste meters are there in the soil? It will take too long time to decompose due to the radiation. Radiation means what is the radiation? Heat. Increasing the heat temperature percentage in the nature. So that means landfill sites and radioactive waste dumps remain that way pretty much indefinite. So indefinite means landfill sites filled with the radioactive waste. Radioactive means which we are using by satellite things, computer, mobiles. These all are storing these waste materials are, if you are playing in the soil, that total soil is filled with the radioactive waste. So remain. So wherever there is no this type of radioactive waste, so remaining place is very pretty. Pretty means beautiful. So there is no pretty land, pretty soil on the earth. That's why throughout the area, throughout the soil is filled with the different types of waste materials. There is no pretty. Next, the simplest effect of land pollution is that it takes land out of circulation.